Well, hello YouTube. Today I am going to be making apple pie. And as a special treat for this apple pie, today I am using a tripod. Because, in fact, yesterday, or not yesterday, but a few days ago, I made some banana bread. And you will never see that video. In fact, the tape is being erased right now as we speak, because I'm taping over it. But also because it is the worst video ever made. I decided not to use a tripod and do my regular handheld thing, but what ended up happening was I got halfway through the video and I realized that I'd been filming the paper towel dispenser for the whole time instead of the banana bread. So it was completely uninteresting and I cut it out. But anyway, today I'm making it up with apple pie. So, what you'll need to make apple pie is you'll need some apples, you need some cinnamon, some nutmeg, you're going to need some pie crust. You could also make it yourself. You can look up online real easy how to make it. It's just one of those things I can never be bothered to make. You're also going to need some sugar and a little bit of flour. Alright, so what we're going to do is first of all we're going to cut up our apples. We're going to cut all the skin off. We're going to cut the middle out and we're going to cut them into nice little slices. Alright, well now that our apples are all nice and peeled, we're going to take the knife to them and give them the chop. Get them all chopped up nice and thin. And we're going to put them in a bowl with some flour and sugar. So, here we go. Alright, so now we need to take all the stuff, the other stuff which is going to go into the filling. Let's put it in with the apples. What we need to do is we need to take 3/4 of a cup of sugar and put that into our little measuring cup here. Alright, and then we're also going to take 2 tablespoons of flour, mix that in, also a tablespoon of cinnamon, and also a tiny bit of nutmeg. Not a lot of nutmeg. This stuff, if you put too much, will ruin it. Just about a teaspoon's worth. So we want to just mix all this together. So now I've got your nice sort of dry brown mixture. What we're going to do, we're just going to put them on the apples. So, put that all there. And then you just want to really mix it around and make sure that all of the apples are coated in this stuff. So now for the crust. What we're gonna do is we've got these Pillsbury crusts, these pre-made. Anyway, so you take one of them, you're gonna put it down into the pie dish. I'm just gonna make sure that this here fills up all the sides like so. You want to make sure the crust comes all the way up to the edge as much as possible. In some places it won't be, but you know, just do what you can. So now I've got, you know, an area for our pie. So what we're going to do then is we're just going to take our apple stuff and dump it down into this crust. Got a little bit of extra dry stuff, just, you know, sprinkle that around evenly. That way when it cooks, the sugar, when the juice will melt together and it will kind of disperse evenly among all your apples and other stuff. So that's that. Then, what you want to do, take the other pie crust for the top, and stick that on here on the top. Voila. And last of all you want to do is just put some slits in here. So that'll breathe out while it's baking. You know, if you got any little extra dough, you can make some little fancy leaves if you want. I'm not going to do that. It's too much bother. Alright, so the oven's preheated now, 425 degrees. Put it in for 1 hour. After about 15 minutes, we're going to take this out and put tinfoil around the edges here, so then the edges of the pie won't get burnt. Alright, so our apple pie is ready now. And here you go, you can check it out. There it is, all nice and brown and yummy. And what you want to do is you actually want to let this sit for like 2 hours before you eat it. So put it in the window, you know, if it's summertime, put it in your window and let it cool. Or you can put it on the counter. Anyway, since it's going to be about 2 hours to cool, unfortunately I won't be able to take the first bite on camera as always, but I guarantee it's going to be good. Anyway, see ya.